In this video, I'm going to give you 10 reasons why you should buy silver now. The main reason why silver is such a great investment now is that you're buying real money. What this means is that you're able to buy silver, put it aside, and then whenever you need money, you can draw from those resources and sell it in a day. In fact, it's not uncommon for people to do that for purchases that require a lot of down payment. Let's say you want to buy a car. You're planning to pay a few $1,000s down, but right before the sale is closed, you find out that the down payment is going to be $1,000 or $2,000 more. Now, if you have that money in savings, that's fine. You can just take it out and make the payment as planned. If you don't have the money, chances are that you're not going to be able to buy the car unless you have something that you have invested in that you can sell quickly for cash. And that's why silver is so great. You can pretty much sell it in a day, no matter how much money you need. If you have the equivalent value in silver available, you're not going to have a hard time finding someone to buy it from you. You can put it aside and be able to use it when a crisis comes or when you need a big chunk of money quickly. The great thing is that this investment will not be less valuable a year or two from now, as is the case with the dollar, for example. If you let your silver sit for a few years, there's virtually no way for you not to make money. If you buried a 10-ounce bar of silver now and dug it up in 20 years' time, it will very likely be worth in real terms significantly more than today. If you did the same with a $100 bill, you'd be lucky if it was worth the paper it was printed on. There's no intrinsic value in a fiat currency, and so a note can devalue to practically zero, whereas your silver bar will still be a valuable precious metal no matter when you dig it up, with the chances being that the longer you leave it, the less there will be around and the higher value yours will have. The second reason is you're buying something that's historically known. Silver was the first known coinage and was even mentioned in the Bible. Check out Genesis chapter 1:28, or chapter 2:12, Leviticus 27:16. People understand that silver is intrinsically valuable, and this means that silver always was and always will be a good liquid investment. People will always attach value to silver, and in our times they will attach even more value to it because we use more of it every single day. Silver was always a metal that people considered valuable, and even though it's very cheap now, it's not going to stay that way forever. Silver is a precious metal, and it will be more expensive as time goes by. Reason 3 is you're buying something that's negotiable worldwide. Now, let's say you have a lot of money on you and you go on a trip abroad. If you go to a country where they don't accept dollars as currency, you're going to have a hard time using this money. You're going to find it difficult to buy food, check into a hotel, or even pay for transportation. Simply, you'll not be able to spend the money or get the goods or services that you need. Now, that's not the case with silver. This metal is negotiable worldwide, which means you can sell it anywhere in the world. There are people that invest in precious metals anywhere, and as long as you have silver, you'll be able to sell it in a short period of time and have the cash in local currency that you'll be able to use right away. That's why precious metals are so incredibly important no matter what your circumstances are. Having something that you know you can turn into cash whenever you want is very reassuring, as well as extremely important for the safety of you and your family. I know that many people think that the dollar is an international currency, and if you have the cash, you'll be okay. The problem is that this is not the case in many places around the world. I've travelled extensively for most of my life, and I've always made a point of having something of either gold or silver available to me in other countries so that I don't suddenly find myself with a wallet full of cash I can't use. I do have credit cards, but it only takes your bank or credit card company to put a security freeze on your account because you're using it in a different country, and you're stuffed until you can call them and confirm that it's you trying to use it. This has happened to me so many times that I always have a backup source of funds now. Reason number 4 is that you're buying something that's in high demand. As I mentioned earlier, silver is in great demand right now. We use it every single day to make electrical equipment, create computers, LCD screens, batteries and other supplies. Because of that demand and because of the fact that it's very cheap now, investing in silver is a no-brainer. I mean, you can buy silver for maybe $15 now. Because of the demand, in 5 or 10 years' time, the silver that you bought for a few dollars will be worth a lot more. That was the case with a famous writer named Robert Kiyosaki. He started investing in silver a long time ago and he bought it for $3 or $4 an ounce. If he were to sell it now, he would make about $14 profit on every single ounce that he has now, and that will keep increasing in the same way, which is why he says investing in silver will always be so secure. Reason number 5 is it's so cheap that people think it has no